Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and I'm popping on to talk about why it's not just one thing that's going to help you lose weight. Not only get that result, but keep that result. I keep seeing things out there in the Facebook world, the Instagram world, anytime you're online, really, that are like, oh, this thing is going to help your body burn fat. This thing is going to keep your body from absorbing carbs. It's this thing that makes you lose weight. And I'm like, oh my God, it's not one thing. It's not one thing. I had a conversation with somebody fairly recently, and they were like, okay, so I started this thing and it's helping me lose weight. I started this supplement and it's helping me lose weight. And I was like, okay, just the supplement. And I was like, that supplement doesn't even have anything to do with metabolism, but okay. I'm like, I'm willing to hear you out here. I'm willing to hear it. But let me ask you some more questions. And I was like, okay, so along with taking this supplement, what are the other things you're doing? Oh, well, I actually started going to bed earlier, so I'm sleeping better. I'm actually eating healthier. Oh, I cut out sugar too. Yeah. And I'm going to the gym more frequently. I was only going maybe once a week. Now I'm going 3 times a week at least. And I was like, oh, but it's the supplement. That's right? I was like, no, we put all of our faith and trust in like one thing. And I'm like, that's not how the human body works. And that's definitely not how the female body works. Okay. When we look at weight loss tactics, when we look at some of these things that I've listed here, any research studies, all that other stuff is going to be done on men. So this is also not an exclusive list. Let me just say that because I'm going to get messages about it. Yes, there are other things on here. Yes, there are things that can be added. These are just the main things that I've literally talked to people about in the past like 2 days. So this is not the end all be all by any means, but these are main things. And oftentimes these are things where somebody will say, oh yeah, I just started eating clean and I started losing weight. For guys, that's like really common, right? Like a guy can go to the bathroom and be like, oh yeah, 5 pounds lighter. Not women. Women don't really have that luxury. No, we don't. It takes more to get our metabolism started. And if we have stress, if we have sleep issues, if we have hormonal issues, it's going to take even more to get our metabolism started, to keep it going, and to have us actually get to our goal. Yeah. So in the 12-week challenge, I actually incorporate over 8 different types of metabolism boosters. They are not shortcuts. They are not quick ways to drop weight only just to rebound later. I do not teach that. I do not promote it. I talk over and over again about how terrible it is. Please do not do that to your body or your system. But what I do teach you how to do is incorporate specific things with your body, with your hormones, get things back on track, and help you keep moving forward. That's what's really important. So we do that in the 12-week challenge. I'm going to put a link here for the wait list. If you are not on this wait list, you can get on the wait list. The link is in the comments. Get on the wait list for the next 12-week challenge. Registration for that does open in March, but my wait list is it's about half full right now. So I only take a certain number of women in this 12-week challenge. It's capped. It's actually exclusive. I make sure every person is the right fit. I make sure this is going to be the right thing for you, right? Because if I'm taking you through something that's not the best thing for your body, that's not going to be a good fit, right? So I make sure that this is going to be the right program for you and that you are the right person to go through this program. It has to be a win on both sides. So that's why I cap everything. And I want to make sure that if you are one of the gals that wants to go through this process and really learn these things, that I have the time and the capacity to give you the time and attention that you need. Okay, so link there in the comments for the waitlist to get on the waitlist for the next 12-week challenge. Now, metabolism tactics, all of these things, these are the things that help me lose weight. Literally, I've heard this from everybody. Oh my gosh, I did this detox and that's how I lost weight. I did a juice detox. I just juiced everything. Really? Oh, you also nutritionally depleted your body. Stop doing that, right? Stop doing that. Stop doing that. So first off, I wrote this on here, but I'm going to cross it off because please, please, please don't do this. But just counting calories. I counted my calories. I cut calories, and that's how I lost weight. Blah, blah, blah. This is the number one thing that's shoved down our throats and the number one thing that does not work for the female body. So no to that one. No to that one. But the other ones, these are things, oh, I'm just eating clean. I'm eating clean. I'm eating fresh. I'm just eating, anything that's a whole food. That's what I'm eating right now. I'm just going through, no processed, none of that, just cleaning. Okay, good. 2 thumbs up. But that means that you would have to spend like half of your day shopping, prepping, and eating the food. That's exhausting. So yes, am I an advocate for clean eating? Whole food eating? Absolutely. It just takes up half of your life if that's going to be your entire dietary intake. So I do shakes, I do bars, I do protein balls, I do stuff like that to help me get the nutrients I need in a fast and efficient manner, right? So there's that as well. Just wanting to make sure that you have a good, wraparound. Okay, this is the life I want and lifestyle I want, but also here's how I can get my results. Again, these are all things that we work with in the 12-week challenge. I don't expect you to cook every single meal from scratch, right? That's ridiculous. I don't do that. I work, I write, I speak, I travel. I have 3 children and a husband. I literally just spit. That's how much it takes over your life, right? Okay, I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna start sweating here pretty soon if I keep going on this tangent. But make it work for your body. Make it work for your life. Those things have to go together. If you are forcing yourself to live a life you either don't want to live or can't sustain, it's not going to keep getting you the same result. Yes. So that's what we go through in the 12-week challenge. And again, that wait list in the comments. Exercise. Oh, I just started exercising. Again, this, absolutely for men. Men can start going to the gym. Men can start lifting heavier, and all of a sudden, fat starts just melting off of them. Sure. Yes. For the male body. Female body, it does not work the same at all. You cannot outrun your fork. If you do not support your body nutritionally, you can't just rely on exercise to get you that result. Supplements. No, there is no one magic pill that is going to make you look like that Instagram model. Yes. By the way, that Instagram model doesn't even look like herself. I promise. My sister is a model. She's been modeling for over 15 years, almost 17 years, I think. Long time. She's been in the industry a very long time. And this is something that she says. She goes, yeah, when I'm on the cover of a magazine, that's not even, I can't even make myself look like that. So, yeah, there is no supplement that is going to be the end all be all of getting your body to burn fat and everything else. I always teach it starts with the whole food foundation. It starts with what you're fueling your body and how healthy your system is. If your body is healthy and strong and functioning well, then yes, you can use tools to help that process along. But if your system is suffering, you can't just add a quick Band-Aid to a bullet hole and expect it to work. Yes. Fasting. Okay, this is the number one thing I find women doing completely wrong for their bodies. Everybody's taught how to fast for the male body, which is like not eating at all. If the female body does not eat at all, does not get any nutrient in, it shuts down the metabolism and starts to store fat like that. Yeah, because our systems are designed to be predictive. And any type of stressor like that, it'll say, whoop, store fat. Immediately, warning, store fat. Yeah. So be very cautious about some of these things. I teach you how to fast for the female body. I teach you many different techniques for this, for the female body in the 12-week challenge. And then the beautiful thing about that is that you actually get to go through different rounds of it, what you like, what you enjoy, what works best for you, that type of a thing. Detoxing. Again, something I teach women how to do for their body. Most people detox in a very harsh manner. And it's too hard on your system, and you might see a short-term positive result, but long-term you're like, oh, I don't feel good. Something's wrong. Yeah, because you're too hard on your system. carb cycling. I've heard people, losing a bunch of weight by carb cycling, but again, at the same time, they're also coupling that with eating clean, exercising, everything else. And protein pacing. Again, I love protein pacing. Absolutely essential. Absolutely essential. But you can't just eat like chicken nuggets all day. Like protein pacing, chicken nuggets. No, it's a combination of all these things, right? So in the 12-week challenge, I teach you how to do all of this and more for your body specifically to get and keep the best possible result. Yeah. Yes, there's more to this list. I teach you exactly how to do it, why it's important, things you should notice or feel. A lot of these things are coupled together. If I were to count everything individually that's in the 12-week challenge, it'd be almost 30 different things, right? 30 different things that I could list out that are helping you boost your metabolism. I chunk it down and I call it about 8 because, clean eating and, protein, I kind of group those all together in big categories. So it's 8 big categories of things. But really teaching you how to work with your body, work with your system at wherever you're at. When your hormones are completely out of whack, when you're, if your cycle stops, you have a new body you live in. You have to shift how you're doing, what you're doing, and your tactics to match with that new body to get a result, even if it's the same old results, right? This is, again, what we're not taught as women, that we go through different bodies in our lifetime. In my book, The Female Fat Solution, I actually, and this is on Amazon, I actually have a whole section that is called The 7 Bodies of Eve. And it's different bodies you go through in your life of, okay, pre-puberty, puberty, if you are, trying to get pregnant, that's a whole nother thing I teach women how to do. Perimenopause, menopause, right? Postpartum, if you're an athlete. All of these are really important bodies that women go through, and you need different things nutritionally as your system goes through these phases of life. So a new body, you need new nutritional tactics. New body again, you need new nutritional tactics. Some of the basic things may stay the same, but you're going to go through and need different amounts of exercise if you are trying to get pregnant or recover from baby versus in menopause. The exercise you do is going to be a little bit different, and it's going to impact your results. So I have some of that information in here, but moreover than that, that's what I teach you how to do personally in the 12-week challenge. So again, we're not taught these things, and sometimes we aren't even introduced to this. So this might be a brand new concept for you. This might be something like, wait, what? I have to change what I do? Yeah, the same stuff you did when you were 20, not the same stuff your body's going to respond to positively when you're 40. And for those of you, us, that are almost 40, we're like, yeah, oh my gosh, yes, I totally noticed that. That makes sense now. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. There's even women who are like, oh my gosh, what I was doing 6 months ago isn't working anymore, and I'm sick of it. I'm fed up with it, and I don't know where else to go. Yes. If you're under stress, if your body's had trauma, illnesses, injuries, surgeries, all of these things matter in how your body responds. And if you're not replenishing the nutrients your system needs, you're not going to get the right result. So again, these are all things I teach you how to do in the 12-week challenge. Other resources I have for you, of course, are my podcast, The Female Health Solution. My book is The Female Fat Solution. My podcast is The Female Health Solution. I talk about a lot of health things there. And then I do have my YouTube channel, which is Dr. Beth Westy, which you can use as like a Google site to research anything that I have talked about or done. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. If you need other resources, don't hesitate to reach out. If you want me to do a video on a specific topic, be like, hey, how does endometriosis impact detoxing? Well, I could talk for days on that. But that's just an example. If you are looking for something and you're not seeing it as a resource, please let me know. I'm always refreshing and adding to my list of videos that I do based off of your feedback. So I love and appreciate it. Yes. All right. That's what I got for you guys today. Oh, yes. And if you're looking at joining the 12-week challenge, get on that wait list. Because again, like I said, it is something where I only take a certain number of women. It is an exclusive wait list and an exclusive challenge. And if you're wanting to change this, the 12-week challenge is really the place to do it. So have a great rest of your night, and I will see you guys later.